So LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is just around the corner, so here's everything we know about the game so far. I gotta say, LEGO Batman is easily the game I'm most excited for in 2026. I know this is a big year for gaming potentially with that Captain America Black Panther game and Wolverine in the fall and GTA 6, but I've just been so hyped for this game ever since it was announced in 2025. First off, this game is a tribute to all things Batman. It's coming out in 2026 as that marks the 20th anniversary of LEGO Batman being a theme. Since the 20th anniversary of LEGO Batman, we're getting a wave of 4 sets that all coincide with the game. When you get these sets, if you have the game, you'll get a golden counterpart item that can be used in the game with each one of the Batmobiles and a gold playable Batman from the Bat logo set. And this game is taking things from all different types of Batman media, from the Arkham games, Matt Reeves' Batman movie, Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, to even Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer and George Clooney movies. Let's get into the vehicles and characters that we know about. Of course, the character we know most about in this game so far is Batman. From the 2022 movie The Batman, we see the film's Batmobile and Batsuit many times throughout the trailers. We know via the LEGO sets that George Clooney and Ben Affleck suits along with their Batmobiles will be in the game. Christian Bale's suit and the iconic Tumbler will be here as well, along with Michael Keaton's suit and his Batmobile. We see the Batbike from both the Tumbler and Robert Pattinson's movie with other characters riding it, so we know the Batbike will be available in the game. I'm not sure how much versions of it there'll be though. On Instagram, they've announced lots of playable suits as well, like the 1960s Adam West suit, the Costume Party suit, which looks like a lot of pirate fun, the animated series suit, the Sonar suit from Val Kilmer's Batman Forever, and the Golden Age Batman suit that he wore in 1939. An interesting suit that we've gotten a glimpse of is the Rainbow suit, which came out in 1950, and that was back when comic books were just discovering, hey, they could use all these other ink colors, so they wanted to give Batman a whole array of colorful suits, and now they're just putting it all together into one suit to pay tribute to the 1950s. A cool one from when I grew up, the Batman the Brave and the Bold suit from the 2000s show is going to be in this game, and for people who pre-order the game, you'll get a suit from the Dark Knight Returns comic. So far, we're expecting to get upwards of 150 plus Batman suits. For Batman's gameplay, we know it's going to be very similar to the Arkham series. We see him doing gliding, fighting using cool combos, with a cool LEGO twist might I add, and the Bat Gel tech that makes stuff explode. We also see a glimpse of him building like in past LEGO games, which really warms my heart. But on top of Batman, this game will feature 7 other different playable characters at release, that being Batman, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Commissioner Gordon, Catwoman, and Talia al Ghul. The one we know most about so far though, aside from Batman, is Commissioner Gordon. This game's Commissioner Gordon looks inspired from Jeffrey Wright's take on the character. We know of 3 different playable outfits for him so far, that being his suit from the Batman, his original outfit he wore in 1939, and a fun Western-styled sheriff outfit for him called Costume Party. So I think every character will have a nice funky Costume Party outfit, because we saw one for Batman and now one for Commissioner Gordon, so I'm excited for that. The reason we know the second most about him though is because most gameplay we've gotten to see is Batman and Gordon working together, and you're only able to play as those two during all the events that they've done, so we know how the menu screen works and stuff regarding switching characters and your outfits for characters. Commissioner Gordon though, he'll be using mostly GCPD equipment and he has his own glider, so this shows we can probably glide with all characters around the city. I believe the Robin in this game is supposed to be Dick Grayson, as we see his origin in the trailer at the Flying Graysons. We also know of 2 outfits for Robin so far, one being his Flying Graysons attire and the other one being the suit from Batman Forever. As for Robin gameplay, we got to see some cool grapple hook combos for Robin and him using batons to fight with. Which makes me wonder if Nightwing will just be a skin for Robin, since they both look like they'll just be using batons in their combat. But we also saw 2 Nightwing and 2 different Robin outfits in the trailer, and this game's description says they're both separate playable characters, so we'll see more on that later. But one of the cool Nightwing outfits that we saw was his original suit, so I'm very excited to be wearing that when I play as him. As for Batgirl, we know she'll have tech abilities, which is cool because for tech skills when she becomes Oracle after the Killing Joke comic. We also briefly see some of her fighting gameplay. Catwoman looks like she'll be lots of fun with her combos being all jumping around, scratching, but we also see she has a cool laser stealth mode, and that is going to be very fun to use because you get to use cats to attack people. And this version of Catwoman seems to be inspired by a mix of Zoe Kravitz and Michelle Pfeiffer's portrayal of the character. Talia al Ghul is the playable character we know least about, as she's only shown up briefly in trailers fighting with Bruce while he's training, so we'll probably see a lot more of her at the start of the game when Bruce is being trained by the League of Shadows. Now let's move on to the villains in this game. We see Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, which is very cool because throughout most of the LEGO Batman games, they usually just go from the Tommy Lee Jones look of Two-Face. We're also going to get to fight Bane in this game, and he has the Tom Hardy look to him, which I think is very great, but they still made him a big figure, so it's going to be cool to see if he'll have any other different outfits, potentially his Nightfall iconic outfit from the comics, but I'm still very happy that we got the Tom Hardy Bane in this game. Arnold's Mr. Freeze, which that is going to be hilarious because Arnold as Mr. Freeze is just, it's one of the big things I love about the Batman and Robin movie. It's just a very funny portrayal, and I'm excited for him to just speak the way he does in this game as well. Ra's al Ghul is also set to appear in this game, not too surprised with that because of the League of Shadows being in this game, but it's going to be a more comic accurate comparison of Ra's al Ghul compared to them just making Liam Neeson. The Penguin looks like Danny DeVito, but we do see some scenes from the Batman with the Penguin in the trailer, particular the Batmobile car chase scene where the Penguin's car gets flipped, but it's Danny DeVito's Penguin, so that's going to be very exciting to see. And surprisingly, because they're doing a lot more Batman movie media, Firefly is also making an appearance in this game. Now, there's no live action appearances of him to go off of, so he's just following his comic book look, but let me say, it sucks that the Batgirl movie got cancelled because he was supposed to be the main villain of that movie and was supposed to be played by Brendan Fraser. So I wonder if we'll get to see any interaction in this game between him and Batgirl as a reference to that movie that we very unfortunately never got. And finally, the Joker. It looks like we'll be seeing his full Red Hood origin story and Heath Ledger's Joker in this game. It's rumored Jack Nicholson's is in the trailer, but I kind of think that's going to be the Arkham Joker that we see at the very end, very briefly of one of the trailers, but we haven't gotten a full front shot of that Joker yet. So we know for sure we're getting Heath Ledger's Joker, and we're going to get his origin story, which I'm very excited for. We also know that Riddler and Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn will appear in this game, but we still don't know what they fully look like. Another huge part of this game is the open world that we're getting. We know it's a bigger open world layout than any of the Arkham games or LEGO Batman games yet. This will be the premier Gotham City to explore. We know it'll have all the iconic places like Ace Chemicals, Wayne Tower, Iceberg Lounge, Arkham Asylum, and the Botanical Gardens. The location I'm most excited for though is the Batcave. We'll be able to customize it and put all our suits and trophies of villains we've beaten on display, along with plenty of confirmed unlockables for it, because we're going to be able to customize this. I kind of wonder if this is going to be a little rumor requirements Hogwarts Legacy situation, but just the Batcave and Batman, which I would love just being able to customize. But we do know from the trailers, it'll have that huge coins from the comics, and even though I missed it in my last LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight video, it'll have Batman's big T-Rex, which is one of my favorite things from the Batcave in the comics. Now, as for the story of this game, we don't have a whole lot to go off of. I know there's a lot of rumors online, and I personally have my ideas of what the story is going to be like, so if you would want a video on that, if this video gets 20 likes, I will do a video predicting the LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight story. But this is what we have to go off from the description. Embark on a journey that begins with the origins of Batman as a young Bruce Wayne trains with the League of Shadows. Become the hero of Gotham City and forge a new family of allies with Jim Gordon, Catwoman, Robin, Nightwing, and Batgirl. Confront an ever-growing threat from across Batman's rogues gallery as you face the Joker, the Penguin, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Bane, and more. Yeah, this game is going to be absolutely heat. And the best part is that despite the game not being out for a couple months now, we already have lots of info about plenty of DLCs. Starting off with the Legacy Collection that will be available at launch. This will feature the Arkham Trilogy Pack, Party Music Pack, and Batman Beyond Pack. We know each pack includes 7 new suits with 1 for each character, a new Batmobile, and 5 Batcave customization props. In the Arkham Trilogy Pack, we see the Batmobile from Arkham Knight, so I wonder if it's going to have the same turret tank mechanics that Arkham Knight had. We also get a glimpse of the Batman skin and the Catwoman skin from the Arkham games in this pack. And honestly, the pack I'm kind of the most excited for is the Party Music Pack. Now hear me out. It looks like it'll have the rock and roll Batman outfit, which I'm very excited about since I got this when it came out in the minifigure series and still have it, so I'm very excited to wear that. We also see a cool monster truck styled Batmobile and a fun red suit for Batgirl in this. In the Batman Beyond pack, we see the iconic Batman Beyond suit for Batman along with his iconic Batmobile and a new suit for Robin. But easily the biggest of the DLCs that we'll be seeing will be coming out in September, and that's because we'll be getting another big expansion with the Mayhem Collection. In this, we'll be able to break out of Arkham Asylum as the new playable characters, the Joker and the Harley Quinn, in an all-new story mission. We'll be able to cause chaos in the streets of Gotham in the all-new Mayhem mode. This is very exciting to me because I loved how in LEGO Batman 1, they had missions where you could play as the villains and commit crime, so this will be very fun. It'll also be great to have additional characters to play as, along with more story to have even after the main game. So with this being the first DLC, I think we'll get more DLCs like this, which excites me a lot. Along with this, we'll be getting a Sinister Pack, which once again will add a new suit for the original 7 characters, a Batmobile, and Batcave props. We have no other pictures or updates though of this pack yet. Anyways guys, that is everything we know about this game thus far. Let me know if I missed anything in the comment section. Also, let me know what you thought of this video. And I gotta ask you, are you excited for LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, and why? I'll be making more videos on any more updates we get about this game leading to its release. Like I said at the start of the video, this is the game that I'm easily the most excited for 2026. I can't wait to get my hands on it when it comes out. I ain't gonna be touching any other games. I just want to grind this game and play the hell out of it. Anyways, y'all, I'm Zach. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all again next week.